Okay, the idea behind my project is to create a daily agenda that students can go to see what it is that we needed to accomplish for a day in class. The daily agenda is going to house our focus question, in addition to the lesson itself, what the launch is, the direct instruction, the independent practice, wrap up, or any homework that they have to do. For each section, or for whatever section they're looking at, there may be hyperlinks to various instructional videos or worksheets, or links to like a Google tool or a Google form or an Excel sheet. So for example, in investigation 1.1, I made a hyperlink to the lab sheet that the students will be working on, which looks like this. So this is the lab sheet students will have and will work on. Then I did a map, because we're going to be talking about a bike trip. So I included a Google map that showed the start and the end place of a bike tour that students will be taking. So we did some pins on it. And lastly, after we do the investigation and we meet the objectives that we see down at the bottom, I have students doing a wrap-up by answering a question in a Google form. The question being, how does jumping jack experiment suggest, or what does the jumping jack experiment suggest about bicycle riding speed over time? And then students would write their answer here and submit it. It's a good formative assessment so that I understand what students got out of this. So this would be for one of the days in our investigation 1. In addition to that, we've highlighted some homework. So for homework, students have to watch a video and then fill out a video worksheet or a Google form. Did the same thing for each day of this investigation 1. So there's 1.1 sheet, and then there's a 1.2 sheet. And the same type of thing. We have some questions that I want the students to answer at the launch of this investigation. Then I have direct instruction where I show them a video on parts of a graph, and they have to fill out, using the note paper that I provide them, they have to fill out the notes. Then they fill in a lab sheet, and then for this particular investigation, they go into an Excel sheet after they do their investigation, their independent practice, and they will fill in an Excel sheet based on their data. And then from that, they'll go ahead and make a chart of their data. So I just haven't entered the video. It says watch video. To see what to do, I have to make the video for them. And then I'll continue to do, for investigation 1, I'll continue the same format, giving them a slide for each day with links to instruction and or practice and or wrap up and homework as needed. And then summarizing it in the end. So this is the initial draft.